What up, Hyperchange? Welcome to another live stream. Today we are talking about Snap spectacles. I hope y'all can hear me. I want to make sure my audio is looking awesome. Perfect. So Snap's new spectacles, which is their augmented reality glasses. I'm a Snap shareholder pretty much just because of this part of the business. I think this is so fascinating. It looks like a toy. It looks like these weird smart glasses that are kind of like Google Glass, maybe a little trendier, but a little more modern. You're like, why do we care about this? I think this is a preview of the next big computing platform. You want to call it augmented reality. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. That would be awesome. But just the frontier of essentially what is in between smartphone and Neuralink. Snap spectacles. That's why Apple's next big product, instead of the iPhone, I'm looking for my iPhone, but I don't have it, to get you to buy, is actually a smart glasses. That's why I was like, should I buy Warby Parker? I don't know. But I think this is huge potential as the next computing platform is smart glasses, computers getting closer to our bodies, augmented reality taking off. And, if you want to know what Apple's working on, Snap just unveiled it. So let's go check this out. I'm going to share my screen right now, and we're going to go together through the Spectacles website. I basically just wanted to do this with all of you because I thought it would be so just fun to do and check it out, because I was kind of surprised. I knew they were going to announce something at this partner summit, but I didn't know that we were actually going to see them. And really interestingly, these are not for sale. So these are the spectacles right here, the next generation of spectacles. Create the world you want to see. They're going for a little, boxier, more swag, aggressive design. I actually don't mind that. And this version does have a lot more tech than the last version. So the last version was this one, which is a little bit skinnier, and they're going for more of a retro real glasses look. But this one is going for more of an aggressive sort of, Kanye West year 2030 styling. I don't know. I'm kind of fine with that. And they had to house a lot more technology in there. If you look at this part, there's a lot more technology in there. And that's why with this AR functionality, when I had my spectacles, I went to the Cybertruck unveiling and I just pressed record, they were just filming. Now there's actually seeing the world. So let's check this out. So this is what it looks like on, and this is the big new feature. You're not just recording the world, you're seeing an augmented reality. You're actually look at this. This is insane. So this is actually the kind of world that would be an experience, the magic, the help of augmented reality creators. They're going to open this up and build this as a platform. We're discovering new ways to fuse fun and utility through immersive AR. These new spectacles are not for sale. They're built for creators looking to push the limits of immersive AR and VR experiences. And I want to give a huge shout out to Snap and the Spectacles team, actually, because I went to LA 2 years ago, or I don't even know how long ago, to try the last version of Spectacles that they hooked me up with. And they're like, we want to work with creators. We're going to show you how to use them. And then I made the Cybertruck video, and it was just, they really want to work with creators, and they're doing it the right way. I have been super busy today, but I want to apply to this ASAP. I'm doing this live stream instead because I wanted to scheme on it, but I'm going to apply for this program ASAP. I think it's genius marketing that they're only going to give these. They're first of all super expensive. They're not even selling them. Now they're automatically cooler because you can't buy them. And they're going to do it so I'm only going to get these if I want them. I have to reach out to Snap. I have to make a whole application. If I do that and I get them, you better believe I'm going to use them. You better believe I'm going to tell all my homies about it. So I think that's actually a genius part of this strategy, is this, you can't buy them. They're only for creators on an application basis. So genius little move there by Snap. These are the old spectacles. You can become a creator, join the Spectacles journey. All right, let's check this out. And I am walking through most of this the first time because I just want to do that on Hyperchange. Ooh, look at this website. So I'm scrolling down. Create the world you want to see. Oh, this is sick. Built for exploration with dual 3D waveguide displays and a 26.3 degree diagonal field of view. Immersive AR lenses are overlaid in the world in front of you. The display dynamically adjusts, shining up to 2,000 nits. I don't know what that means. Of light. Oh, whoops. Of light and brightness, so you can use them indoors or outside. So that probably, getting them to use them outside was probably very tricky. Look at this. So you're outside and you would see, you put them on you're in this beautiful field, and then you see the overlay of more flowers in the field. I don't know. This is actually why I'm kind of curious to make this video. It's what is the point of this? Do we want to use more, do you need to have a screen of flowers while you look at flowers in the real world? I don't know. So closer look here, wow. I mean, this website is really well done. I put the link below. 134G touchpad. Look at this technology they packed in here. I mean, this is why I love Snap. And like, you know, what other social media company is going to do this? Instagram, Facebook, like Google. They're not innovating on behalf of creators. Like, this is why I love this product, and I'm kind of on one about it. Like, I love spectacles. Spectacles are my favorite camera product because they're innovative. They're new. It's a different way. It's a different perspective. Every other camera humans hold, it's a video camera. You take it out of your pocket. The perspective of my vision, and for a company to say, we're not a hardware company. We're going to buy all these hardware companies. We're going to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on developing this new type of camera to help empower you as a creator to share more of your creative vision. And as someone who's doing all this stuff, like, I'm investing in all these companies, and I'm going to the factory. I'm driving the Arcimoto. I'm driving the Cybertruck. You're in there on the ride trying to soak it all in. Like, I don't have time to film it. I just want to bring y'all along for the ride. And that's why this technology is so amazing and inspiring and exciting to me, because as a creator who's like on the surface of trying to bring people with me in different situations and put that on the internet in an immersive way, like, the great product for that doesn't exist. It's the Neuralink to record everything. But we're so, you know, so this to me gets me really, really pumped as a creator. And it's like, it's so rare to see a company, I think like Snapchat, you know, an advertising social app, have a hardware division that comes out with this product. Huge props. Build. Fully integrated with Lens Studio, Spectacles enables to creators to build and interact with their lenses in real time, tapping into Snap's expansive AR ecosystem. So the real play here for Snapchat is to build this entire AR ecosystem and have apps and sort of let this marketplace develop where people are building stuff. Okay. Ooh, NFTs. Okay. There's a whole NFT thing. So this whole idea. Wow. So augmented reality for boundless creativity. So this is the shoe to drop of why this is a big deal. You like NFTs, Ethereum. What is the point of an NFT? You're like, oh, it's just this thing on the blockchain. It's on the internet. You know, it's collectible. But the places I can use that digital good are so important to the value of that digital good. So Snap Spectacles dropping might be the biggest news in the NFT ETH crypto world that is happening right now, even though nobody realizes that, because this is unlocking a new way to experience NFTs. All of a sudden, if we're all wearing spectacles, NFTs can be that augmented reality layer. Instead of seeing these weird jellyfish, I can actually see the NFT that I own, that I purchased. And all of a sudden, if I can see it, my friends can see it in the situation we're in, to me, I had this like aha moment of the second I saw this and the second I saw AR and VR, and NFTs, it's like, oh my God, this is the NFT platform. It's not, you know, some little web page on an app that I busted on my phone. I'm like, look at all the sick NFTs I have on my app on my phone. Like, that is cool, and that's one way that it'll develop. But this AR layer to me is just so much more immersive, of like this idea of, I mean, it sounds really dumb, but like, we're having dinner and like my NFTs on the table looking swag, and we all see it through our AR glasses. Like, I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going with this. So built for creators. Oh, this is cool. These little pictures of people using it. I mean, they look, yeah, it's going to look weird when you're walking around with your glasses on, like touching the air. That's going to look weird. But I mean, wow, this looks so cool. All right, I'm trying to load this new page. The future of storytelling. We're teaming up with top augmented reality innovators around the world to rethink the way we communicate, live, and explore the world together. So, I mean, this is, I don't know. I feel like nobody is hyped enough on Snap Spectacles, but I just think this is such the future of where everything is headed. And you like look at like, should we play some of these videos? My computer might break, but I think it's worth giving it a shot. So we got this dude, what the internet could be in the beginning of the 90s. I mean, it's not looking that epic so far. Let's see what happens. Oh, advertising. That's a great idea. I saw that in the chat. I'm going to check that out. Ooh. Wow, this is cool. So he's a creator that's creating content for this. I mean, this is, I love business models like this where creativity is the limit of the potential. So look at this. He just built something in that studio. Now he's using it. I mean, this is what, okay, let's see what happens here. So he's like developing this augmented reality app. I want them to show us what he sees while he's walking. I feel like that's are they going to show us that? Whoa. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a game. Oh, he's got like a game going on, or was a, I mean, who knows what the potential of this is? I mean, like, what even it like, is it games? Is it information? What if this showed you how far you had left on the hike? You know, what temperature was? Maybe you had it integrated with like a wearable that had your water levels. So you're like, oh, I'm dehydrated. Oh, golly, have that snack bar in your pocket. To me, okay, this video is but I'm getting on a bigger thing, which is, this is the value of, why would you wear these for AR? Capturing content is why you were wearing the spectacles before. It wasn't enough for them to catch on. But now if you're actually learning about the world, it's not just me pushing out and sort of recording and pushing out. It's me soaking in. It's me getting value. It's me saying, what are the directions where I need to go? Let's not look at my phone or pull my phone out. Let's just look, and my eyesight will tell me the way to go. Let's look at this restaurant, and it pops up with the Google Maps rating. All of a sudden, the spectacles have replaced the iPhone for dozens of interactions with humanity and the internet. This is why Tesla's competing with Apple, because all of a sudden you want to go to a restaurant, you can look it up in your Tesla, and you never had to go through that iOS ecosystem. I want to know how dope that restaurant is. Guess what? I can use Google Maps on my spectacles. I didn't have to pull out my phone. That is why Apple is investing like crazy into this technology. That is why this is such a big deal, is because this is the fabric between reality and the metaverse. And that's the cutting edge. And that company that owns that fabric right now, it's Apple, is everything. And so Apple won the smartphone, but I don't know. And personally, I'm not, battery life, only 30 minutes, not great so far. So that's the question. Is this dope enough to take off? Is this gonna hit the mainstream? Have they cracked the code, or is this still a gimmick? Do they need more battery life? Do they need to look cooler? Does the AR need to be more HD? That's one critique I would give for Snap from the last stuff, was the quality was a little grainy. Like, I actually would have the AR feature's dope, but I also would have put more attention on, can I record in super high def 1080p while I'm moving, recording video? That's the tech I want in my spectacles. I'm not too worried about the AR, but I haven't gotten there yet. So I think Snap, this is like an R&D project in the wild. That's what this is. That's why they're not selling it. That's why they're only giving it to creators. They're putting it out. They're getting feedback, instead of Apple, who's doing it behind closed doors in that spaceship in Cupertino. Snap is doing it in the wild, this iteration with creators. And I personally think that might work, because when you're thinking about a product that's so different, that's radically changing how humans interact with technology, I think there's lots of different ways it could go, and working with humans instead of trying to guess what humans want may have an angle there. And so Facebook's trying to get in this too. I think they're working with Luxottica, which is the Ray-Ban company, and they're trying to build Ray-Bans with the chip in it. So this is, that's why I love spectacles. It's like, okay, like, why is Facebook working on this? Why is Apple working on this? And to me, it never clicked until like literally this live stream 4 minutes ago, which is why I love live streams and scheming with y'all, because it's like, it's the interaction. All of a sudden, Apple's going to start losing interactions. Facebook's going to start losing interactions. Like, if I can see, Facebook's biggest crutch right now is Apple. Everything's through Apple. So all of a sudden, if I'm on Instagram, like, imagine if you're walking by somebody on the street and I have my public Instagram turned on. So my Instagram's public, and you're walking by me with my spectacles, and you can see, oh, that's Gally from Instagram, because I have it set as public, and you can see that's his profile. Here's his pics. Here's how many followers he has. This is the nightmare scenario we're all scared of, but this is coming so fast, and Zuck's about it. Like, they want this to happen. Just some truly Black Mirror stuff where, yeah, the ratings of the restaurant are one thing, but the ratings of the humans are another thing we'll see in augmented reality. So, and then advertising opportunities. All of a sudden, oh, I'm hungry. Which food place are you going to navigate me to? All of a sudden, everything in my line of sight becomes a theoretical billboard, because I can just put a digital screen on it in VR. So the entire idea of like a billboard, we build this metal thing that stands out that then you see in your line of vision. Like, Snap could put something in your line of vision that's really easy, and they're already an advertising company. So let's just run through the business model of Snapchat here. Hypercharts.co/snap. I need to make more content about Hypercharts. It's such an amazing resource that we built. But just to show you how the user base has exploded for Snapchat. So I do own some Snap stock, just a super tiny amount, and I've been holding it because look at their user base. So Instagram, they fend off Instagram, huge growth in the users, revenue soaring. They're figuring out the model. What is their revenue? Snapchat's revenue is all advertising. So their gross margin has been going up. That's huge. Look at that, getting way more profitable, figuring out how to serve ads, figuring out how to do this business. I really wonder if this is a product play or an advertising play. And this would be my biggest beef with Snapchat, is that they're an advertising company. And if you think about like what Elon Musk says with Neuralink, he's like, we're going to allow no advertising based business models because you're incentivized to just show you more and more ads. And frankly, I've been watching a lot of Snap content on the Snap app and Discover, and they have way too many ads on there, and I stopped watching it. So if I was in the Snap Spectacles and advertising team or whatever, I'd be like, yo, slow down. We're on to something hella big here. Don't ruin it by putting ads on it. And I know that's their business model, and I know they hire people at their company to help them generate revenue, who's the first thing they're going to do is tell them to put ads on this, and it's going to be like, nah, dude, let's not do that. And so I think, but then it's like Snapchat's business is out. As a Snap shareholder, I'm like, damn, like Morgan Stanley coming out with that report saying those AR ad revenues are going to come in to accelerate growth is definitely going to hike the stock price. So I'm like, right? But so I don't know. I think this is so cool. I'm going to show you. Let's look at the spectacles. Oh, so this is Evan Spiegel scheming on it. It suggests relevant lenses based on what's around you. So it'll suggest cool lenses or sort of games for you to have, which I think is really cool. The spectacles are not for sale. I think that's so genius. And here's the 30 minutes of tech. Oh, the latest glasses weigh 134 grams according to Snap. Wow. Okay, whoops. I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry. Instead, Snap seems to be hoping... Wait, this is the important part. Instead, Snap seems to be hoping that the spectacles will inspire new types of AR development, perhaps to inform future AR glasses. Using Lens Studio, creators can design new AR effects for the glasses and push them directly to the frames for testing. Even so, the new spectacles are a major step forward for Snap, which has long said it wants to integrate its camera platform into hardware. We may still not know exactly how this will take shape, but bringing AR into its glasses for the first time will help make that a reality. So this is so cool. I mean, and I got to give Snap props because I've been hearing the gossip about, and if you want to follow someone really cool, Alex Heath, he's a reporter who actually had on Hyperchange to talk about Snap Spectacles and Apple and Neuralink. You should go follow him. But he has amazing scoops, and he was saying that Snap's been working on this AR spectacles forever. Like, they've been scheming on this. This is the vision, And it's like, they did it. They dropped them. Like, it's got 30 minutes of battery life. It looks a little too big. Maybe it's a little whack. It's not super smooth. The apps aren't perfect, but they got the Lens Studio. People are using it. They have this genius creators must apply model, so it's still a closed R&D beta. This is major strategic progress and material progress on a line of Snap's business that is unbelievable potential, that is competing head on with Apple. If they get this one layer more right, and all of a sudden Snap starts going, and another idea. This is why leadership is the biggest asset in the boardroom or liability in the boardroom, because Evan Spiegel's like 35. The dude is scheming like crazy. He's a genius. He's a visionary. He's not just doing short-term stuff. And if you read into this, this is his pet project. I'm pretty sure everyone else is beefing at the company that they are into hardware, but you have this stubborn founder who has a vision about the future that's pushing the edge of humanity's relationship with technology forward, coming out with these products. That is what you need. Like this, he's got huge resources at his disposal. He's stubbornly sticking to a mission that is super strategic and long-term with a very low chance of paying off, but potentially a game-changing, 10x order of magnitude differential in Snap's end goal as a business if they can get this hardware division to work and, be the layer that is in between smartphone and Neuralink. That is huge. That is way bigger than the advertising business that they're doing now. And so the fact that you have this founder doing this and iterating in the wild and showing us, and to me, this is just on so many levels one of the most fascinating things happening in tech. And I just think it's so dope. I'm like, man, I got to end the live stream so I can go like submit my app right now. I'm worried like too many people are going to apply. I don't even know. I'm late for dinner. I'm not even going to I'm honestly getting FOMO that too many apps are going to come in and I'm going to miss getting the spectacles. That's how dope I think these are. And so, anyway, how will creators make money? So I think Snapchat is dabbled with paying creators, but hasn't leaned into that super. I think getting creators to be able to easily make money. If I can create a lens that's super dope and start making money on that lens, and you can incentivize me to incentivize engagement on your platform by building these apps with sharing the revenue, that is a huge unlock. So a couple things I would watch going forward here. What kind of content comes out of this? What celebs and influencers get these spectacles and say they're dope and actually start using them? How does the Lens Studio work? Does this platform and this marketplace of AR assets emerge as Evan Spiegel and Snap want it to? Because if it does, that has tremendous potential. All right, let's poke around the website a little bit more, and otherwise, this is, yeah, play. I mean, they look pretty. I'm trying to find like a product page. Powered by the Snap Spatial Engines, which leverages 6 degrees of freedom, hand marker, surface tracking. I mean, this is really cool. There were some other features here that Evan Spiegel talked about. Realistically ground digital objects in the physical world. So that sounds like a big breakthrough of the technology, is figuring out with where your NFT is living in that. Okay, yeah, that's another thing. So huge catalyst if you're in the NFT game. Keep this. This is like an NFT museum startup that just launched. So I would really keep that in mind. I think Gary Vee, or one of Gary Vee's like sub blogs, has already been tweeting about how this could be a big deal for NFTs. Totally right. And I don't know. I think this is super dope. Something to watch. Huge potential. I'm so curious about Apple and Facebook's moves in this space because I think, yeah, I'm just so curious. So anyway, would love to know what you all think in the comments below. Like, does this have potential? Is this still a project that's not going to gain traction, that's just a little side hustle that Spiegel's scheming on? Or is this the future of computing? Is this going to work? Are smart glasses going to be a thing? Is this going to put Apple out of business? I mean, you know, there's so many layers to this, and I really wanted to just kind of scheme in the open with y'all and have this little live stream because I was so pumped when I saw these that the first thought I had was like, I got to go live on Hyperchange and like check it out with y'all. So anyway, let me know in the comments below. I really want to know. This is Hyperchange. Love y'all. Got some amazing interviews dropping that I just filmed. So subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great Thursday evening. Peace.